welcome back to Faceovermatter. It's Jalen here, and today I am bringing you a new sort of kind of video. This is a do-it-yourself DIY video of how to make a jean choker out of a pair of jean shorts or just like a pair of jeans. So if you are interested in how I made this by hand, honey, my hands have bled, they are bruised, they are sore, and they are red because I didn't put sweat, blood, and tears into this thing. So if you are interested in how I made this, please keep on watching, and I hope you guys like more videos like this. Let me know if you do. I hope you do, because I really enjoyed making it. It was different than being in such like the same setup all the time. So yeah, so enjoy the video. I love you guys so much, and thanks so much for watching. Alright, so first what we have is an old pair of jeans. These used to be jeans. These are American Eagle jeans. But of course for the summertime, I switched them over so they could be shorts, but I never wore them. And I messed them up. And I don't think I'll ever wear these. So I decided, why not make this into a cute choker and use just the top part of the pants. So what you'll need is some scissors, and if you have a sewing machine, perfect. Then you're good to go, but I don't have a sewing machine, so I had to do it the old school way with a little pin and needle and some thread. So scissors, needles, and your thread. Just this top part, the front and the back, because of course, like I said, we're gonna make this into a neck piece. So we wanna make sure that we have enough space and enough length to cover your entire neck. So here we have, here on the side with the seam, we're gonna start cutting this first. So I'm just gonna start here on the side and just cut along the bottom part here. So this part right here that you see is where I'm going to be cutting all the way across. Now what I really wanted to do was keep the loops, but what you can do if you want, you can cut this part and just sew this back on the seam. That's if you want to. Now I feel like if you have a sewing machine it'll be better, but because I'm using needles, I'm going to leave it on there just to see how it works. But I have a bad feeling about it, but I'm not going to talk down on it just yet, but we're going to see. So I'm going to zoom you guys back out real quick. So I'm just going to take on the seam here on the side, and I'm just going to start cutting. I'm going to line it up on the side so it'll be a little bit easier to cut. Let's see if we can get actually in the jeans first. So here we go, just gonna start. I think it'll be easier if you just cut it all the way around instead of trying to cut through the entire pair of jeans. So just cut, you know, through the inside first like I'm doing here, and then we'll just cut all the way around. I think that'll be a lot easier. So now that we basically have the top part off, of course we still have the loops here, so I'm just going to take the loop off. You can see I still have the loop connected on both sides, so what I'm going to do is just clip that part off. Like I said, if you want to keep the loop, you definitely can, but because these jeans were kind of made a little different, it's like it doesn't connect from top to top, you know what I'm saying? Like from this it connects to, like you see here, it connects to the top, like to the actual part of the jean. So which actually makes it a little difficult to try and keep the loop. And please be careful when you're doing this. Jeans are very hard to cut through, so just be careful. And of course, do this to a pair of jeans that you know you're not gonna wear anymore in your lifetime. So I was going through all of my jeans and I realized that I was not gonna wear these little shorts. I was getting ready to cut a good pair of jeans, and then I seen these and I was like, well, I definitely like this color better. Straight. So like I said, we'll deal with the loopholes later. I'm just gonna try to get the regular size. So here, of course, the button is how the choker is going to form. So once it's around your neck, this is how it's going to connect. just by the button, which I thought was pretty cool. So what you want to do is just wrap this around your neck and just to find out exactly where it's going to go. After you get exactly where you want to cut, so I left my thumbs where I'm going to cut. So we're going to pick up our scissors again, and where I have my thumb, we're just going to cut that off. We're just going to cut the excess off. Honey, can you see I was a size 0? Bro, can't fit in them anymore. Okay, so now here the fun begins. So here is the front of our necklace. So of course, we're gonna technically have 2 pieces now, but since this is gonna be a choker, we're just gonna connect it here. So here on the back side, we're going to sew this in together. Like I said, if you have a sewing machine, this part will be very easy for you, very quick. But because I do not have a sewing machine, I'm just going to use the old school needle and thread. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and let's go ahead and get started with that. So here I have my little box of needles. I'm going to try to stick the little thread here through the thingy thing. So I doubt if the camera even picks that up, but we're going to see. Oh my God, I got it on the first try, you guys. I know y'all just seen that. So back to old school sewing. I'm going to make my little knot here. Make sure that is secure before we begin sewing. I really wish I had a sewing machine, but you know what? I don't have one, so I have to suck it up and just do what I gotta do. So just as a disclaimer, I am not a professional. I barely know what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to do this at home kind of deal. So just bear with me, guys, okay? Please bear with me. Pricks to the finger later. Pull it nice and tight. I don't have that feeling anymore in it, so I feel like it is nice and secure and ready to wear. As far as these loops go, I thought about keeping the loops, but what I would have to do is basically cut this part and sew that to it, which I might do. Yeah, I think I'll keep the loops because the loops look pretty cool. But what I'm gonna do, which I think would be a great way to hide the stitches, I'm going to cut this loophole off of this and I'm going to place it over top of this and just stitch the edges together. That way you won't see the whole stitch situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and clip this off without really messing up the stitches to the actual band. Okay, so as far as the loopholes go, I only have 3, which is good, which means I don't have to do a ton of stitching because y'all, my hands are like broken. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's see, does it start at, yeah, okay. So this starts up here and then this is gonna cover the stitch, okay? So basically what I did to this part, I'm gonna do to all 3 of these. So I'm gonna do these real quick and I will be back. Okay, so basically this is the finished product. So what I did was I took one of the loose, what do you call them, loopholes, the little belt thingy. I took that and sewed that over top of the stitch. So you really won't see where I have stitched everything together. But for me, I think this looks pretty well. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna throw it in the washer just to get it distressed, because what I did was I clipped some of the ends. So when it gets washed, you know, little strings will start to come out. Just like you do with jeans, such as, if you don't know what I'm talking about, such as like these jeans, I cut the ends. So when you wash them, the strings start to come out and hang. I think that'll be like a cool asset to the look. I'm gonna zoom you guys out and I'm gonna put it around my neck just so you guys can see what it looks like on. And this will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this do-it-yourself kind of jean choker. I'm super excited. It came out exactly how I wanted. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks on, and yeah. Okay, so here is the choker on. I think it is absolutely perfect. I think it came out so well. But like I said, I am gonna throw it in the washer probably tomorrow when I get back home. But as far as this goes, I think it looks absolutely cool. I love it. It looks so different, and I cannot wait to wear it and rock it with some kind of denim outfit. But of course, if you don't like this, you don't have to wear it. But I just thought this would be really cool and just introduce you guys to a do-it-yourself kind of video. I've never really done one of those before, so I was really intrigued and really inspired, so I just thought I'd do it and do something with these jeans. Like I always say, if you're new, thank you so much for coming by today. I'm Jay, and if you're not new, thank you so much for sticking around and being such an awesome supporter. I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch y'all on the next one.